What is up, everybody? It is Tog here, and welcome back to some more old school zombies. This time, we're going to be taking on Nuketown. I think they just call it Nuketown in this one. Mass energy equivalent, secret tests, crash landing, perks, survive in the iconic Nuketown, where the past and the future come together. So I'm going to do it on local this time just to make sure that it doesn't disconnect again. So we're going to go to Nevada, and if you know this map, it's a very famous Black Ops map in general. They remade it a ton of times, and I'm very grateful for that because it's a great map. I never really would have thought they would have turned it into a zombies map, but you know, the possibilities are endless and they decided to do it. This map is going to be pretty difficult because the perks, which are very essential to one's survival, pop out every 5 rounds, and the odds that they're useful ones might be concerning, but I do want to try to get all of them. So my challenge for this is purely going to be to get to round 25. It's probably going to take me a couple of tries, attempts maybe. It's not the easiest map in the world, but there are a couple of training locations I could try to hope I can manage that and get lucky. But honestly, I never really played this map that much when Black Ops 2 is out, so I'm not that familiar with it. I've seen some gameplay, I know the format, how it works, but I'm kind of going into it fresh, so I hope you guys and gals enjoy. I just really hope I get good guns and maybe get some perks nicely. But I'm kind of going into this new, like, Transit I had a lot of experience with. This one I have much less experience with, but it loaded in pretty quickly. I guess that's the perks of doing it local. Alright, so the box is over there. It looks like it's already been nuked. Or maybe not. Maybe it's... No, this is destroyed, but I feel like it would be ruined a lot more so. Maybe I'm wrong. Population 0. Fallout shelter. Whoa. Alright, so we do get a perk, and the first one they give us is quick revive. Very nice of them, and I'm wearing a suit. Very interesting. Wonder what that's about. I can open this door for 3,000. Oh, but it has useful weapons like the 74U, Bowie knife, nades, and claymores. Okay, I guess I'll start killing zombies now. Is that supposed to be a clock? Dang, I don't really remember how this map was formulated, and I played a lot of it in multiplayer. Even custom games a little bit. I had this game mode that I would play with some of my friends called Battle of the Houses, where you would play search and destroy rules, except you weren't supposed to plant and defuse the bombs, and the teams would switch off attacking or defending, and if you were on the defending side, you had to stay inside your house at any given time. Like, you could leave it for short periods of time, but you couldn't kill anybody unless you were inside of the house. So that was kind of fun, you know, infiltrating houses, seeing how defensible they were. Alright, so I guess these piles of boxes are where perks can fall, as well as the pack-a-punch, I believe, also falls in that manner. I'm gonna try not to get double hit. Round 2 is still pretty manageable, but once it starts getting round 3 and 4, knifing isn't going to be as feasible. I still got ammo in this M19, so not too concerned, but I want to be careful here. I'm opting not to use my pistol ammo.
I know I should have invented an egg-moving robot. Stupid Maxis. This is rules. Stupid accent!
I usually use my pistol ammo in the earlier rounds to get ammo, but I don't really want to buy a gun until I can get a decent one. So I'm gonna opt to use the pistol ammo now that the zombies have a little bit more health. There's a lot of noises going on. Like the siren, like I wonder what's going on. I know we're in the middle of nowhere, it's like a testing site, but... Okay, so something landed over there, very nice. I do think it's more desirable to go that way than towards this greenhouse. The only thing is, I don't know how I'm supposed to get over there. I guess I'll start opening some doors, see what that perk was. I hear something though. M16. There's another box up here. Alright, it's double tap. That's a pretty good perk. But let's hit box instead. And it looks like we're trapped here now that I jumped down. These guns, I'm sorry, I really just do not like the guns here. What the heck? Wow, this is much freakier. The Python's good. Alright, I don't have enough money to get out of here. I think this door, yeah, is for double points. 3,000 points for double points. Maybe, it'll be worth it. Alright, SMR is doing a lot of ammo on this early round, so I guess we'll camp out in this backyard for a little bit, have a little cookout. Maybe we could buy double tap. Wouldn't be the worst thing to do. Oh, I can't shoot the... No, I can't. I'm gonna have to aim high with this, or luckily the SMR has a lot of ammo, so I can use it without being too concerned. The time to kill is what concerns me the most. Maybe double tap will be worthwhile, even if I don't have Jug yet. Okay. Wow, this gun is some R. Honestly, that was my fault, honestly, on the aim. I shouldn't get mad at the gun there. I'll try and give this SMR a chance. It bothers me a lot. But I'll buy double tap. It'll definitely make this SMR more viable, having double tap on it. Other than that, this isn't really a bad spot to survive, and it looks like the perks drop more often than every 5 rounds, so that's good to see. I thought it was every 5, but doesn't seem like that's the case. Oh, it switches. Now it's an insta-kill. I think I'm gonna still rock with the SMR for point purposes and use the Python in case of emergency, because the Python will kill the zombies a lot quicker than this SMR will. But like I said, if I'm going for points, I don't really need to kill them fast, especially on a round such as 5. I just gotta be careful because they're moving fast and I don't have Jug, which means I'll go down in 2 hits. Pretty brutalizing. It's kind of like a knocked, except it's not, you know, because it rewards you for surviving for a lot of time, but it feels pretty bare bones, which I guess is what they were going for. I kind of like it. I see it. Alright, let's try one with the Python, just because I'm not sure how, safe I am right now. I don't know what that drop was. Double point. Oh, double points is good. I could probably use that.
Double points.
That's the cool thing about these zombie games over Black Ops 3 is, like, I'm pretty sure in that instance on Black Ops 3 I probably would have gotten smacked and it would have been pretty painful. It's good that that's not the case in this game, where running past them you'll survive. Can't tell if there's anything in there. You just gotta be wary. Just make sure you don't get hit 2 times consecutively, pretty much. You can get hit once, but don't even try to get hit once, because that leaves a lot of room to get smacked again. That's my biggest concern is all. Oh, double points, nuke, double points, nuke! Yes! That timing was perfect. Collat? Okay, I guess we'll, I was thinking about opening more doors, but I don't really think that's necessary just yet. I didn't want to risk it for the biscuit. I could have... Whoa, the transit buses around here? I guess they are pretty nearby. I think I saw on the map they were close to each other, but I mean that close where you could hear the horn? Kinda wild. It's possible if this is a big testing facility that they could have built the bus here. Pretty unlikely, not gonna lie, but not impossible. I can't climb this, I'm pretty sure. Nah, in multiplayer you can climb that and go through the window, but not in zombies. Nope. You're trapped on the ground just a little bit. I got a nuke here. That could make the rounds move a little faster. I think that might be worthwhile. Oh, you know what that time means? It's probably that there's another thing gonna drop from the sky. Alright, well, that's exciting. Kinda wanna check out what it is.
Max ammo.
Interesting. Speed Cola. Does speed up your life. Let's hope we get Jug soon, because I only have that slot left for it. I'm really opting to just buy these perks and hope that they give me survival value. I just can't die, because if I die I lose them, and you know, nobody really likes that, so let's try not to die. I don't...
Okay. Password? Unknown, but that's why no one would guess it.
I didn't even hear the password, but that was funny. Is it unknown, maybe? That's interesting. But that is why no one would guess it. I'm realizing now, these unnamed characters aren't all that bad, you know, now I'm thinking about it. Like, they started it off that way in Noct during Toten, where they would have unnamed soldiers that you would play as. And now they've done that with the transit maps. Not on transit itself, but on Bus Depot and Farm and Town, you were unnamed as well. And now in Nuketown, I guess that's the whole point of the survival maps in general. Experience the apocalypse in a different way. Alright, I think the zombies are moving a little faster, so I have to be careful of that. Kinda wanna get the Bowie knife. Might try to do that. That was very generous of them to give me that. I'm not really sure I had that on time. It's kinda interesting though, because not having Jug is making me play a lot more carefully. Oftentimes I feel like not having Jug like alienates people from playing a map in general, like Noct. But it's just a different game when you do it that way. I did say I wanted to buy the Bowie knife. I'm sorry for going back and forth on the pronunciations. You know what? I'll look it up. I'll look it up sometime. I just know the last name, like David Bowie, I'm pretty sure it's spelled like that. But maybe the knife itself would be referred to different. Oh, wow. I forgot that the door itself was 3,000. That opens up some more routes to run around. I just feel like in this truck I might die, but we'll see. I just want to get it so that I can get out of situations. Not necessarily so that I'll rely on it, which I think could be a dangerous thing, but damn. I don't think we're on an island. I think this is just like a crater, a huge fucking crater. That's scary. Wow. Maybe that's where the bomb got dropped. I feel like it usually lands directly on the town, but I feel like if it was directly on the town, it'd be done for. I could have gotten double hit there and my life would have been much shorter. Let's use this SMR. You know, that's the issue with opening this door, is now zombies can come through that too. But it looks like they can come through there anyway, so... yeah, let's use some nades. I think that's a nuke, but I'm not sure, so I don't think running in there is a good idea. Okay, it is a nuke, so that gives me the opportunity to buy the Bowie knife like I was hoping to do last round. I think we're doing alright. The SMR is much better than I was giving it credit for, honestly. I think double tap improved it a lot. I'm feeling pretty good with it. Just gonna keep trying to utilize it. I'm pretty sure I have most of the map open. There's probably a couple doors here and there I haven't opened yet. Especially the one with the power-up drop. I don't really think that's gonna get opened. Unless I like have way too much money for no reason. I just want to take it double points, but I don't think it's necessary. I probably won't be getting it. But I do think Speed Cola was a good purchase for this Python. It reloads much quicker now. Since it is my power weapon, I think it's better it's reloaded. Yeah, the zombies are starting to pour in from all over the place, so I think I'm gonna take the same approach again. I kind of want to see what this next drop is going to be.
Insta-kill!
I thought I heard the clock tower mean it's coming, but I guess not. Alright, fine, it's not coming. I'll accept that. I'll accept that and move on to the next round. This is like such an interesting perks placement, one where you have to crawl under the thing. They utilize that in Transit too, where it's like you have to crawl under that garage in the auto parts shop. Like, that's kind of cool. But I would really like to buy Jug soon, but hey, they want to make it a little challenging. Maybe they thought that this map would be a little easier because it was spaced out, so they wanted to add that extra challenge. I suppose it's small, so you can open it up quickly and you can get a lot of weaponry fast, but I still think Jug is a necessity. I'm gonna try to rock with it as if it's not, but in my heart, I kind of know I need Jug if I really want to survive here. Double tap has been doing me right though, to make sure I don't die too soon. It's a good thing that killed, because did not have anything behind. What is that noise? Oh, whoa, I just saw numbers go up.
Double points!
What was that about? Population 53? What the fuck does that mean? 52? Oh, maybe that's until I get my next perk. Ooh, that'd be interesting. 52 kills, 263. I can hopefully get there. Gotta be careful though, I don't want to go down. I'd have to buy all those perks again, and we all know how challenging that is. I think it would make sense. That's an interesting ad, if that's the case. I always thought it was based on rounds or time, which I guess it does kind of affect by rounds, but because you only have, I'm pretty sure the rounds, they do it by number. As well as health, like they change health, but they also increase in numbers, and they probably have a set amount each time. At least on the earlier rounds, I know you can count them up depending on how many players you have. There's more zombies. I'm pretty sure they always have the same health. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, shit. Alright, I'm here. I'm glad I have these headphones on because it's helping me distinguish where the zombies themselves are coming from. Luckily, they don't seem to be spawning from outside these houses in bad locations like I would expect. They've been very generous with these max ammos recently. I hope they don't slow down with that.
Insta-kill!
Alright, well, we're still missing 16 zombies, it should be. Yep, okay. 16 more zombies. I feel like the closer I get, the more nervous I'll be. So I think I'm gonna save my SMR ammo for straggling. No, for hordes, and I'll save the Python for straggling zombies because I feel like the Python is still one-hit kill. That's what I'm counting on it being. So to get them out of my way, I might need to upgrade it though if I do get lucky enough to get a pack-a-punch drop soon. I think it's cool because the dropping at different increments definitely helps the pacing of the map, although now I realize I'm really close for, oh shit. I'm getting really close to having enough to pack-a-punch, so I'm like, Or not having enough to pack punch, having enough to get the next perk drop, I think. So I really want to just kill as many as I can right now. There we go.
Double points.
Okay, it looks like that one's inside the house. But yeah, it does seem like it's pretty wide open. I have a lot of space to run around. I hope that's Jug. Might not be. I don't know if they have all the perks in this map. It would be kind of ideal if they didn't, honestly.
Insta-kill.
Because then it would be more likely I could get Jug. What the heck is it? Wow, they can crawl through there. That's creepy. Ooh, Pack-a-Punch. Alright, it's not Jug yet, but I guess I'll use this to Pack-Punch both of these guns, because they're honestly doing me right while I wait for Jug. I'll still be used to the weapons that I have, but I'll be able to try to wait for Jug. Ooh, look at the smiley face. I think this is like what's the sight? Can I change the sight to be different? Nah, alright, I'll be the smiley face. I'm okay with that. And I'll use this Cobra. It'll get me by, I think. Fire sale, don't need that. Yeah, let's just wait for Jug. We'll keep waiting patiently for Jug. I'm realizing that this isn't the best location to be. I think I preferred being outside and training them up that way. Similar fire rate, but it does more damage, I think. 66, are you serious? This might be a lot more than I need, but... I think I'm gonna try to, that's what I'm gonna do. What is the Smiler? That's cute. I wonder if it always has the scope like that.
Double points.
I should be more conservative with this Cobra ammo. I'm being a little reckless with it. I didn't realize the round was so close to being over. I would have saved the zombies a little bit. I think you are able to Pack-a-Punch twice in this game if I wanted to change the sight, but why would I want to change the sight? It's a Smiler and it's got a smile on it. Yeah, ooh, don't need the max ammo, but it's good to know that it's there. I did say that this place was a little dangerous, so I think I am gonna leave it. So yeah, I'll have my Cobra out and switch to my Smiler while I get all the zombies. Alright, that's bad. That's really bad. The Cobra is no longer a one-hit kill anywhere. Maybe high it still is, but not everywhere. That's freaky. Might have to replace it. What the fuck? How did it change scopes? I didn't even mean to do that. Oh no, I don't like this zoomed in scope that much. There we go. Alright, you have to press down on the left stick. Shit. Good to know. I don't really like ranged weapons in zombies. Some people really enjoy using things like sniper. What the heck are you doing here? Yeah, I saw a zombie spawning over there. Didn't want to be a part of that. Still a lot of zombies to go by. I'm getting so many max ammos, it's kind of hilarious. I just don't want it to stop happening, you know? So, like, I'm grateful that it's coming, but I feel like it's gonna slow down, and then I'm gonna be really nervous. Why are some zombies slow? It's so interesting. I just gotta keep aiming for the head, I think. Alright, what are we looking like? 92? I don't remember getting another drop. Maybe the real number was 166, and then it just changed. It's just, they didn't have enough numbers to show it, I suppose, so I guess I just gotta keep killing. It's kind of interesting having perks that aren't Jug. Because I feel pretty powerful, but I also have to be aware that if I'm not careful, like, I can go down and really quickly. No zombie here, that's nice to see. Some zombies like running and spawning in roofs. And walking. Had to react real quick there, I'm glad I did. I keep hearing the ticking. It's a nice little ticking noise. Makes me feel like I'm making progress, so I do like that. Alright, that was a one-hit kill, strangely enough. I wonder if some zombies are stronger than others. Let's see if this nuke. We're at 80 right now. Yeah, it does count it down. It just goes at a slower rate. So that's good. That means I can rely on nukes. Okay, these max ammos, I'm telling you, they're being super generous. I think I might want to end the round before I grab it, though. 47 left.
Max ammo.
Okay, let's keep on keeping on. So far, so good. But I gotta keep playing serious and stuff, you know. I don't want to let it slip. That was super lucky. Thank you, game. You totally gifted me there. I totally should have gone down. Maybe not. Maybe I can give myself a little credit for playing that smartly. But I feel like sometimes the game rewards you for fighting. Where, like, if you're on the edge of going down and you give up, you'll go down. But if you keep fighting, like, it gives you some lucky, like, a zombie will freeze up or something. Like, they want you to fight for your life and know that you can survive. Oh, damn it. I was so focused on where it was landing. That was silly of me. That was silly of me. This might be the end. Well, that was attempt number 1. And apparently they did not drop the ballistic missile yet. They were about to, but damn, that down. I was so I wanted to like look up at the sky. I lost my concentration, lost my focus there. It's okay. I'm gonna give it another try, so see you in there. Alright, I'm back. Entering round 17. I died on round 14 and I died on round 13. Quick revive is no longer in our normal location. They decided to drop it right here under this garage, so that's interesting to note. Jug decided to be a little nicer to me and come on either round 6 or 7. I'm not entirely sure which one it was, but now it's here. The other games that I played, it still did not show up a single time. Like, I got to 14 and 13 and it was not there. Pack-a-punch dropped pretty early, so I was able to pack a couple times. This time I didn't pack-a-punch a gun until I got this RPD. I was running with the Galil. It was pretty nice for a little bit, but when it ran out of ammo, I decided to hit the box instead of pack-a-punch it. And I got the RPD, which I think is pretty good. I had the LSAT in the round 14 game, and I had enough time to pack-a-punch it, and it turned into the F-Cert, which I guess is a play on last and first. You know, those who will be last will eventually be first. So I thought that was interesting wordplay there. I'm just trying to survive here. I have a ray gun, which is better. There's no PhD in this game, so it's quite challenging to not worry about splash damage, but luckily this RPG, this relativistic punishment device, is pretty nice. I also got some new assault rifles. I got the MTAR, which was one of my favorites all the time, and it's kind of funny because it's not even that accurate. It has a lot of recoil, but it feels like it's crunching. I feel like sometimes with like fast shooting SMGs, you feel like you're shredding them, or with heavy LMGs, you're like slaughtering them. But with the MTAR, you just feel like you're crunching them, like you're eating up the zombies. I don't know. Kind of crazy, I know, but I really like it. I guess it might feel a little similar with this ray gun. Like, look at all these chunks and stuff, you know, like it just kind of feels a little similar, I'm sure. I'm gonna keep going for round 25 and see if I can get there. The Galvanockles were hidden behind this box, and I did end up buying them in the 2 games in between this one. And this time I decided to opt just for the Bowie knife, because I realize now, like, this slashing motion, it's more accurate, or more likely to hit the zombie than the Galvanockles are. Like, you have to hit them directly in the chest, and it feels kind of awkward, and yeah, sometimes it moves faster, which I thought was the advantage of it, that you could, like, quickly go in and out, but I realized it's so risky, because you're throwing your whole body at them, where with this you can slide backwards, you know? And yeah, you land less hits sometimes with the knife, but I feel like overall it's a better option to use, so it does less damage. That's a big thing that would incentivize most people to go for the Galvanockles, including myself. But I'm realizing now that you shouldn't be meleeing unless you're pretty certain they are at a health low enough that they would die anyway. So I don't think it makes big enough of a difference. This is the farthest I've gotten. Let's hear this radio.
Oh, this is going to be so much fun. Finally, we can confront this little beast. Power up the machine.
Interesting story there. I don't really know how those radios got here, but it's definitely interesting. I heard another radio on round like 14 or 15, I think it was, that said like Richtofen was like, "Oh, I'm almost ready. I'm coming for you, Samantha." So I don't know, but I realize now that the zombie's eyes aren't blue like they are in transit, which implies that this is still before Moon. So Richtofen doesn't have. Fuck. That was so lucky. That was so fucking lucky. Wow. So, because of that, Samantha's still in control of the zombies, but it sounds like Richtofen's in the process of trying to get control of them, so this might be happening simultaneously to Moon. Potentially. You know what? You know what? Alright, I'll wait. I think I just remembered something, and I'm planning to get there this time, so hopefully it won't be a spoiler, but that's fucking sick, so that's exciting. Let's go see what this Double Points is about.
Double Points!
And yeah, so it's cool they're explaining some story while you're these unnamed characters just kind of observing, but that's kind of fun. I'm really liking this map. The more I play it, at first I was like kind of weird about it, but I realized this is like a really good zombies survival map. Like, I feel like this is what it's about. Like, it's spacious, it's just like you're messing around, you're having fun, just killing zombies. It's small enough where you can manage everything and get everything, but it adds this little challenges, like the things falling from the sky, like makes it feel supernatural in some aspect, which I don't know. It's pretty fun. I've been enjoying my time with this map so far. I do hope to get to 25 this time. I'm gonna make my best effort to do so. I think I'm better off staying out in this general area than I am in the backyards, so hopefully I can stay out here. The only reason I would go over there is to get perks and stuff. I'm gonna try my best not to go down before, because it's very likely that when I get revived again, I'll just go down and not be able to buy quick revive again because of how tight the map is. I keep saying it's spacious, but when I say, I don't know if I'd call it spacious. I just feel like there's room to run around. But all these like little narrow gateways, like I can get slapped like that like very often. One zombie in front of me and then I pull out my ray gun, I down myself, you know? So I really can't afford to go down. So I'm gonna try my best not to. But yeah, I get it. It's the name of the game. Don't go down, kill zombies. But like, it's easier said than done sometimes. You really sometimes gotta focus on what your goal is. Like, say it out loud and then do it, you know, because it can be in your head like ruminating, thinking this or that, but when you actively say it out loud, like, this is what I'm going to do, it's a lot easier to hold yourself accountable, I would say. So definitely give that some practice. Ooh, shit. Definitely give that a try, I'd say. I do like having double tap. It's much nicer having perks, and I guess that's why they didn't want to make the map too easy, but they didn't want to make the map too easy by giving you all the perks right off the bat, so it's interesting the way they drop in. Whoa. I wonder if this insta-kill is gonna last twice as long. It's possible that it does. See, I would not have hit that guy with Galvanockles. That's why I feel like I'm realizing now the Bowie knife's a little better, and why maybe they stopped bringing it back in other maps. Just something I was making note of.
Double points.
Okay, cracked the 2-0. Still got a ways to go, though. These are the rounds where it starts getting really difficult. It starts getting, like, the zombies have a lot more health. They start to be more tricky. Honestly, I feel like I've just noticed that, where they start to, like, the AI, like, seems to, like, juke and be a little awkward and try to not get hit. They try to survive a little longer. Like, the zombies have a will to live, which is, it's kind of fun, but a little challenging as well, so just make a note of that. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep doing what I do, see if it works out. That's all one really can do. I'm gonna kill these and wait for them to spawn in before taking this nuke. I'm gonna let these around start progressing more rapidly. I don't really know if I want to buy claymores. I could. They do get kills. They do a lot of damage. I just don't know if I want to do that. But I don't know. I'm really liking the inclusion of this map in general. It kind of feels like it's a Black Ops 1 map since, you know, Nuketown was birthed in Black Ops 1 and they kept remaking it because of how popular it was. And, you know, demand, you know, sometimes creators like to meet demand. I can respect that. First, I wasn't always so sure. I thought they might ruin it, but they did a pretty good job, I'd say, including it in Black Ops 2 and 3. And they might have done it in Black Ops 4, and I just didn't play enough of it to know. But I definitely, this inclusion of it as a zombies map. I do know zombies was created as like a passion project, starting off really small. So like, I feel like Nuketown has a similar feel to it, where it's just like to have fun. You know, it's like it's an enjoyable thing. Like, why not combine the two? And sounds like they're doing a pretty good job merging the stories and keeping it close to the map and everything. But it sounds like in terms of timeline, like this is maybe like right before transit, I suppose. So maybe this is the first map, you know, chronologically speaking. And except for there's an Origins took place way before. But that's interesting because you're not playing as the same people in Origins as you are in Black Ops 1. You're playing as a different version of them. So I guess that doesn't really count. This Richtofen that we're hearing on the radio is definitely the one that we played in Black Ops 1. So, oh shit. Oh shit. So, definitely cool to think about, but I gotta focus on not dying, which looking like might be a little more difficult now. Luckily I have a ray gun and another nuke. They're being really generous with these nukes now. I guess the power-up drops, they're just trying to be helpful. I appreciate it a lot. This ray gun still does a lot of damage, that's why I haven't decided to pack punch it yet. I kind of want to wait until I run out of ammo for it so that I can solve my problem by getting more ammo. I hear that clock tower again. I don't really know if there's more to drop. I feel like if there was stamina up on this map, it would have shown up in one of my games by now. Unless they choose to make it last or something. But yeah, I'm not positive on that. Oh. I should be careful how I use this ammo, though. I just feel like it's useful to try and kill as many zombies as I can. Still calling for Sam. I think they call for Sam even when Richtofen's in control of them. So the zombies, I don't know. They might stay loyal to Sam. I'm not sure. Or it's just like since they were born under Sam, I suppose they're just used to like calling as if she's their mother, you know. So they'll like call her name anyway. Probably something of that sort. But yep, still looking good. Still looking good. I'm gonna try to keeping it on. Staying locked in, staying focused. You know, keep it going forward. God darn it. Fuck. That's bad. Do have an insta-kill, and I have a monkey bomb. And I have max ammo as well, so I'm gonna throw this as soon as I get up. Oh, I don't have monkeys in this game. That's right. Fuck. That was a mistake of mine. I thought I still had monkeys. I got them in a different game. It's not the same. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can kill as many zombies as possible right now, because I need to get to the end of this round. I'm not gonna be able to buy perks in the middle. Gotta make sure to watch my back. I die very, very quickly. as I've learned. I gotta make sure I'm hitting the right zombies too, and I'm not really doing a good job of that right now. I do feel the difference not having double tap. Okay, good. This is what I was looking for. Okay, so we made it. That was what I was looking for. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. Pretty sure that's my last quick revive, though. I kind of do like this location for quick revive a little bit. Makes it a little challenging to get to it, but it's still there, you know. I like knowing that I have another down, but I'm gonna, again, try not to go down. The fact that I survived that is very reassuring. I'm gonna try not to lose this quick revive by getting hit by crawlers, but let me just buy all the perks again that I think there's only those 4 anyway. I guess the order doesn't really matter. But I think they're all in the same location. I wonder what's over here. Just that. Okay, and then Juggernog. Juggernog. More clock tower business. Alright, round 23. Got a couple more to go. Gonna try to hold on. I don't even know how I went down. I don't want to repeat it. I think I was stuck over here or something, maybe. I don't know. I don't know where I went down, but it was probably something preventable. So let's try and continue to prevent death. Double tap makes a huge difference with the ray gun. I don't care what anyone says. I don't know if it really does more damage like the other guns do, but it definitely shoots faster, and when you're trying to kill hordes, it makes a huge difference. I really could have gotten trapped right there, but decided otherwise. I really like this act of shredding zombies when I can, when they're in hordes like that, because it feels like you're making a lot of progress. This gun does so much damage; it's so noticeable, and I guess with double tap it does even more so. They did make a lot of good changes with Black Ops 2, and I appreciate double tap 2.0 a lot. I appreciate like the map, with the way the game plays. It's different. It feels more apocalyptic. It really, really does. Good. I really wanted to make it through that. I love those U-turns, like making those really sharp turns like that. I really enjoy doing that. I'm just gonna take this one. That'll get me to 50k too. Alright, one more round to get past, and then it's just try to do my best from there. Don't really need the points, but you know, sometimes it just feels nice to see the number go up, like, insanely fast.
Double points!
Maybe could have waited a little bit longer, but I'm not mad. Whoa. I do want that nuke. Might be a little challenge to get to it, though. No double points nuke, but I don't need to complain too much about that. I like hearing these the bells all the time. I feel like it's like symbolizing, signifying something's coming, even though there's nothing really like. I think all the perks have dropped, and I guess that's not what it was anymore. It's just kind of cool. It's ominous. It's very spooky. I like it. There we go. There we go. There we go. This should do the trick, honestly. If this isn't the end of the round, like, so be it. And it's not. There's still plenty of zombies to go. Plenty of zombies to go around on this round still. Alright, here we go. Now that Richtofen's in control of them, now they got blue eyes. Did you hear that little radio? That's what happens. I haven't beat the Moon Easter egg in a good long while, but I'm pretty sure that's the audio that plays when he takes over. He's like, oh, is that power? So that's fucking sick. I'm happy for him. We'll see what happens going forward, though. I don't know. I wanted to get to around 25 because I thought this was the first stop dropping, but now I remember. It must have been because I knew that something happens on round 25, so... Yeah, now we can just kill Richtofen zombies instead. They still act the exact same way. They're just... I wonder if Richtofen's the one who's gonna make the announcements.
Double points.
Nah, he does, yeah. That's cool. That's very, very cool. So he got right down to business. He did what he wanted to do, and now he's here. It sounded like some of those radios were from like Kino and stuff too, like when he was still trying to teleport Samantha and Fluffy and everything like beforehand. It sounds like it's telling like the whole story. Maybe they decided to keep some of the intel here if they had any knowledge of it. Fuck me, fuck me, fuck me, fuck me, fuck me, fuck me, fuck me. Okay, I'm good. Sorry, that was fucking... I was so focused on reloading that I forgot that zombies have like the ability to freaking kill me. Okay. I was playing a little reckless there. I didn't need to do that. I did anyway, but it's okay. So yeah, that does it for Samantha's reign with the zombies. I don't know if she gets them back. I just know they blow up the earth and then that's it. I don't know the story that well, honestly. There's probably a lot more to it that I just don't know, so I don't want to overshare, but feel free to inform me if you know more. That's something I am okay with seeing in the comments. I don't like spoilers when I'm playing like story games and stuff like that, but since this story is like a background thing and people wouldn't really know about it unless someone were to tell them, I appreciate if people could tell other people, because I think that's like, you know, that's fun. It's cool. Everyone likes sharing knowledge, you know. It doesn't have to be right away. Like some things can wait to be revealed, but other things, you know, why conceal them if you can provide people with that knowledge. So, wow, this guy really doesn't want to die. Unfortunately, he will anyway. Alright, now the zombies are taking a lot more hits. I gotta be more careful. This ray gun's probably not gonna do me as much good as it did before. If it's taking 3 to kill now, that's pretty scary. So I'll be using my ammo quicker, I think. I think that's the only difference, really. I'll just be using my ammo quicker. Because I still want to utilize it on the hordes. And the RPD, of course, but there's times where I need to just do it like that really quickly. The thing with the RPD is it's so heavy that I can't move very quickly, which is usually why I shy away from using LMGs and things of that sort. Alright, I'm gonna grab this insta-kill and see what it can do for me, but I'm in big trouble right now.
Insta-kill.
I don't have any... I think, okay. Shit, real bad time to reload, I'll tell you that much. Glad I got double tap back. Got more ammo too, that's sweet. I got some more points, I suppose that'll do for now. Dang, these guns aren't doing the same amount of damage as they were before, I'll tell you that much. Oh, I thought I was gonna get stuck right there. Alright, let's go. Let's get the fuck out of here. I don't think I can buy speed cola because it's upstairs. Fuck, guess I'm going upstairs. Maybe I can. I forgot I can jump out the window. Come on! No! I didn't know they could jump up too. I had a feeling they could probably jump out if I could jump out, but okay. I got the 3 perks. Now I'm just riding it out. Let's fucking see what happens. I love this gun. I've always known that RPD was like a really good staple of Black Ops 2. That just shows like it's like a really good gun and all, but it's a really good gun. I'm not gonna lie, it's fucking really good. It sounds good, it looks good, it's just a really good gun. Can't deny it at all. Oh, 2 max ammos in 1? That's generous. I don't even know what to do. I guess I'll just take them both.
Max ammo.
I wanted him to say it twice, he didn't really feel like it.
Insta-kill.
I guess I took it too soon. It's also just a little bit more satisfying to stab zombies than punch zombies with an electrified knuckle. I don't know. just a little bit different is all. I like the idea that they added a second melee weapon to see if people liked the melee weapon itself, or if they just liked the knife, or if they wanted to give people an option to be a little less grotesque with the way they killed zombies. Because I know, Black Ops 2 still had knifing, I remember that. But after that, Black Ops 3 onward, they started just making it so that in multiplayer, you didn't have a knife anymore. You would just use the butt of your gun. Unless you chose to use a knife, like a combat knife, you would only be able to hit people with your weapon now. So I don't know if they were just trying to make the game a little bit more kid-friendly, because I know knives are really scary stuff, I suppose, but just use them responsibly. It's kind of funny, because I'm pretty sure the Bowie knife is like a kitchen type of knife. Maybe not. Nah, maybe because I remember it looked like they had one in Verrucht before they dropped it in Doris. It looked like it was like in the kitchen, so I don't know. The way it's angled makes it look kind of like a sword, but like not like one of those curved swords that you see in like Aladdin. I don't know what they're called. I feel like they might start with an S, like a scythe, but I don't know. A scythe is like really sharp like that. Sckool is like the curved one. I don't really know what the, like a scepter maybe, something like that. I don't know, but it does look like it has that design, this little curve down here, which makes it think that maybe it's not for cooking after all, like in the point of it, the sharpness of it. So maybe Maybe it is a weapon, I don't know. It has a handle on it, too, which you don't really see on kitchen knives. So that does make it look more like a sword now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, it's like a type of sword. It's like a type of short sword. That's interesting. Oh, fuck me. That was stupid. Oh, that's also... That would have been stupid. Fuck. Alright, this is bad. Alright. Well... At least they didn't drop the bombs until after that, but... Cracked 1,000 kills, made it to round 28. Made it past my goal, 25. I got to show when the zombies transferred over from Samantha to Richtofen. It's interesting though, because Richtofen's still in Samantha's body up there, so it's like, it's not her. It doesn't sound like her either, but it's still her body. So I guess that goes to show like your essence or your spirit could do a little more than your body sometime. But hope you enjoyed that map. I definitely did. We'll continue next time. I don't know when it's gonna drop, but soon with Die Rise. All the way over here. I did Maxis's Easter egg here. Watch your step, fight for survival atop the Towers of Doom, where dizzying heights and the relentless undead make a deadly combination. People have a lot of mixed feelings about that map. I kind of like it. I think it's creative. I think it's fun. And there are a lot of areas where you can fight and stuff, and they have an interesting wonder weapon, so I'm definitely excited to play that one. But anyway, thank you for tuning in. It's been Tog. Please leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe for more content. I hope you enjoy your night, evening, morning, whatever it is that you're doing. Love y'all. Peace out.